Hi everyone, my name is Christine Maglino and I'm the Director of Education here at SLOC Musical Theater. Thank you so much for joining us for another week of our digital content. To stay up to date on our upcoming fundraisers, events, and the content we'll be providing you with this season, please follow us on social media at SLOC Theater on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. You can also visit our website, www.sloctheater.org, to stay up to date on all we have to offer. We also encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's just another way for you to stay connected. As you're watching our weekly content, we ask you to consider clicking the donate link in this post and supporting our efforts with a tax-deductible gift. Your donation will ensure that we can open our doors again when it is safe to do so. No amount is too small, and every dollar you donate is so appreciated. Whether you've been in our space before or you're seeing us for the first time now, we thank you for being part of our SLOC family.
Hello and welcome to SLOC Jeopardy, episode 5. In the last episode, Heather defended her crown and her title and is moving on. Joining her this time is JJ and Gary. Hello all, welcome.
Hi.
Hi.
Thank you so much for joining. We appreciate it. We're going to jump right in there and start the game. So let's see the board. And the categories are songs and shows, Broadway stars, name that song, behind the scenes, and SLOC specific. Since Heather is defending her title, she gets to go first. Heather.
Let's start with SLOC specific for 400, please.
SLOC specific for 400. This was the first show in the new theater to add an 8th performance. Heather.
What is Grease?
That is correct. Heather.
Let's do SLOC specific for 200, please.
200. He played Tevye in SLOC's 2012 production of Fiddler on the Roof. Mr. Hoffman.
Who was Joe Phillips?
That is correct. Gary.
Let's go to songs and shows for 200, please.
Songs and shows for 200. My New Philosophy. JJ.
You're a good man, Charlie. What is You're a Good Man, Charlie Brown?
That is correct. JJ.
Let's do songs and shows for 400.
Step Too Far. Heather.
What is Aida?
That is correct. Heather.
Let's do name that song for 200.
Name that song for 200. The rumble of the subway trains, the rattle of the taxis. JJ.
What is The Lullaby of Broadway?
That is correct.
Let's do same category for 400.
400 is a daily double.
Ooh.
Nicely done. So, JJ, you have 400 points to wager.
Well, let's make it a true daily double then.
All right, so we're going to wager all 400 points. And the question is, and the answer is, in other words, from waiting around from that plain little band of gold, a person can develop a cold.
What is Adelaide's Lament?
That is correct for a true daily double win of 800 points there. Nicely done. So just giving you the score, Gary, you're at 200. Heather, you're at 800. And JJ, you are at 800 as well. So there we are. I'm just going to talk to you a little bit. So this is going to turn into a very good round, I can tell already. You're here to win, all of you. So Heather, give me something more about yourself.
It's been a little bit since I've been on the SLOC stage. My last appearance was in Curtains, and what was that, 2018? And most recently directed 1776, and I can't wait to get back. So if you all could please donate so we can keep the theater alive, that'd be great.
Love it. Thank you, Heather. And speaking of 1776, Mr. Gary Hoffman joining us. Hello, Gary.
Good afternoon, all.
Hey, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I've had the distinct opportunity, pleasure, privilege of playing John Adams in 1776 at SLOC twice. First time was in 1989, and that was my first production at SLOC, and that's where I met my lovely wife, Melissa Putterman Hoffman. And the second time was when I had the privilege and honor to be under the directing hand of Heather Liz Cobbs.
Love it. I love it. And JJ, hi.
Hi. Hi.
So good to see you.
Good to see you too, Michael.
And tell me a little bit about yourself.
So most people probably won't recognize me because I don't perform on stage at SLOC. I started volunteering with SLOC in 2017 for our production of, hold on. You're in Town. Oops, wrong way. Anyway, I tried, guys.
I love it.
And I've stage managed and assistant stage managed for various productions over the past 3 years and can't wait to get back. So donate.
I agree. We can't wait to have you all back. I'm telling you, this group has some amazing stage actors, directors, singers, managers. You guys do it all. It's pretty impressive. This is a good group here. So thank you so much for joining us. Hopefully now you've got a little bit in this game. You're ready to go, and we're going to continue on. So, JJ.
Let's do, you know what? Let's stick with Name That Song for 600.
Name that song for 600. I've given you Southern exposure to get you to thrive. Mr. Hoffman.
What is Audrey Grow?
That is incorrect. JJ?
What is Grow for Me?
That is correct. JJ?
Let's go with Name That Song for 800.
800. How you watch the rest of the world from the window. Maybe. What is Finishing the Hat?
There's so many damn lyrics in that song.
That is the
know
truth.
that song.
It's also hard when I'm just saying the words and not singing them. I'm telling you,
could
it's
you
tough.
sing them, Michael?
No, I'm so sorry. JJ,
Let's do Songs and Shows for 600.
songs and shows for 600. Daily double. JJ, you are at 1,400 points. How much would you like to wager?
Let's do 1,000.
Okay, for 1,000. The Shmuel song.
The Shmuel song. Let's go with What is Fiddler on the Roof?
That is incorrect. What is the last 5 years?
Oh, I'm going to be in so much trouble for not knowing that one.
Listen, we've all had some stumbles in this one too. I'm telling you, there are things that Connie, I have to say it. And if you checked out the episodes, Connie forgot Jeffrey Hawking's name. And then when I said it, she apologized for the rest of the episode. And I just brought it up again. So thanks, Connie, for that memorable moment that I will never forget. I'm sure Jeffrey's ears are ringing. All right, JJ, it's up to you.
Let's do Songs and Shows for 800.
Songs and shows for 800. Last Night of the World. JJ.
What is Miss Saigon?
That is correct. JJ.
Let's do Songs and Shows for 1,000.
Finishing out the category. Someone Else's Story. Heather.
What is chess?
That is correct. I feel like you should know that one, Heather, right?
Yeah.
All right,
Let's
Heather, up to you.
do SLOC specific for 600, please.
SLOC specific for 600. This SLOC actor, director, stage manager, and set designer has recently appeared in shows in both New York and Florida. Gary?
Who is Mark Christopher?
That is correct.
Let's
Who
continue.
knows his real last name?
I'm not going there.
Andrew Jiski, something weird like that.
All along, it's Andrew Jeffkey. I get the point. Moving on.
That is true. That is true, but we're using his stage name.
Thank you. Thank you for that validation. Let's take the next one in SLOC specific, please.
SLOC specific 800. He played the Pope in SLOC's production of Sister Act. JJ.
Who's John Maglino?
John Maglino is correct.
He's right here.
No,
Oh my
He's
God,
wearing the shirt. I love it. JJ, go ahead.
Let's do SLOC Pacific for 1,000.
All right, finishing it out. This bright couple runs SLOC's High School Musical Award program. Gary.
Who are Greg and Suzanne Rosinski?
That is correct. Mr. Hoffman.
Let's go with behind the scenes for 200, please.
Behind the scenes for 200. This is the minimum number of seats a Broadway theater must have. It's all the faces. I just love the faces. Love it. What is 500?
Oh, wow.
That's it.
Yeah?
That seems
thought that, but I
really
was-
low.
Well, we're better than halfway there at SLOC. Behind the scenes for 400, please.
400. The number of Disney musicals that were on Broadway at the beginning of 2019. Heather.
What is 3?
That is correct.
Let's do Broadway stars for 200.
Broadway stars for 200. This practically perfect star made her Broadway debut in The Boyfriend. Gary.
Who is Julie Andrews?
That is correct.
Let's go to Broadway stars for 400, please.
400. This star of The Color Purple just made news for launching her own production company. Heather.
Who is Cynthia Erivo?
That is correct.
I couldn't figure out if it was revival or original.
That's fine.
Yeah.
So take a shot in the dark. All right, let's go with Broadway stars for 600, please.
600. She was the second Elphaba in Wicked on Broadway. And this is full replacement. Heather.
Who is Shoshana Bean?
That is correct.
I saw her.
She's fantastic.
She was really good. Let's do Broadway stars 800, please.
She made her Broadway debut as Timon in the Broadway revival of Once on This Island. Oh, so good, too.
She's great, but I don't remember her name.
I listen to the album all the time.
Haley Kilgorn.
She was so good, too.
Oh, that show was so good, but all Adrian remembers was the goat came by her and she tried to pet it.
Let's go to behind the scenes for 600, please.
600. This is the longest running Broadway musical. Heather.
What is the Phantom of the Opera?
That is correct.
Behind the scenes for 800, please.
800. This was Disney's first Broadway musical. Heather.
What is Beauty and the Beast?
That is correct. JJ, don't you remember this one?
Let's do behind the scenes for 1,000, please.
Behind the scenes for 1,000. This was the most expensive Broadway musical to produce. Beep, beep. Spider-Man, turn off the dark.
I was going to guess it because of all the injuries and the workers' comp payouts.
And they fired the director and kept paying. Yeah, it was something. Still to this day. Heather.
Broadway stars for 1,000.
All right. This Saratoga native starred in Curtains on Broadway. Gary.
Who is David Hyde Pierce?
That is correct.
It's not me, it's Gary.
It's me.
It's Gary. Sorry, Gary.
I know
Ready?
you're used to Heather winning him, but you know.
I just am like, Heather, go for it. And then
He did it last game, too, and I was like, no, it's Katie's turn.
All right. Ready? One little touch and love's knocked me out. JJ.
What is I Can Hear the Bells?
That is correct.
Oh, wow.
I've never sung that song before. Bye.
All right, and this is time for Final Jeopardy. Category is Tony Awards. Right now, Gary has 2,400, Heather has 4,600, and JJ has 3,000. Go ahead and place your wagers, please. And now I'll read the question. You have 20 seconds to answer. Once I'm done, I'll read it twice. Here we go. This composer has won 8 Tony Awards, more than any other. One more time. This composer has won 8 Tony Awards, more than any other. You have 20 seconds. Good luck. And while our contestants are writing down their answer, just so I can talk and make it a little bit more annoying for them, please consider donating. We'd all like to be back on stage with you in our theater, but in order to do that, we need you to make sure that we're here. Anything you can give would be appreciated. Thank you so much. Make sure you continue to tune into our content. And time is now up. Look at that, I can fill 20 seconds, right? That's good. That's good. All right. So here we go. We're going to start with Mr. Gary Hoffman. How much did you wager, sir?
I wagered $2,400, the whole enchilada.
24. And your answer, please.
Who is Stephen Sondheim?
And you are correct. Nicely done. All right. JJ, your wager, please.
3,000.
3,000. And your answer?
Who is Andrew Lloyd Webber?
Oh, nice guess, but I'm sorry. All right, Heather. And now it's down to you.
Who is Stephen Sondheim? I tried to spell Stephen and couldn't remember if it was a PH or a V, so
Forfeit!
Who is Stephen Sondheim? We will give that. I do not judge spelling here. And how much did you wager?
1,500.
1,500. So that puts JJ at 0, Mr. Gary Hoffman at 4,800, and Heather winning again with 6,100 points. Congratulations,
Bravo.
Heather. Very nicely done. So we have one more episode to go. Heather will be joining us for that final episode to defend her crown and take it all home. Let's see if she can do it. Thank you so much, JJ and Gary, for joining us. Any final words?
Keep those donations coming in, folks.
Help us keep the theater alive.
Give us your
Donate.
money.
Yes. All right, guys, it's so good to see you. I can't wait to see you back at SLOC together. Thanks for tuning in. See you at the next episode. Bye.
Bye.